that when you're talking while you're talking about that, one of the things that is that you kind of adapt to your environment, right? So if it's around, you might start to adapt or take on some of those toxic traits, whether intentional or unintentional.
Right.
Either way, it's still happening, and taking a little bit of an ethical break here or a moral break there can actually have compounding results later as it relates to organization. And I know that you had mentioned previous about productivity, and one of the most recent studies shows that in a typical 8-hour day, people are productive about 6 of those. So when you take about bathroom breaks and water cooler discussions and phone calls or browsing online, so you got about 6 hours, and I think that's being generous
Right.
today. But when you're in a place where you just don't care, when you have no passion, no desire to do your work because you just don't care anymore, that productivity goes down, even more. So, how much work you're actually getting done, you're maybe even doing the bare minimums, if that. You're seeing how long you get away with not doing the work that you're supposed to be doing. But you've described it in such a way. You had a comparison on how it's a virus. I'd like to hear you talk about that a little bit, because I think it's a great comparison, because viruses spread. They're contagious. Your attitude, I literally have it on my wall right in front of me. That attitudes are contagious. Make yours worth catching.
Yeah.
So like that, if you can catch it, good or bad. I mean, the proximity you find yourself in with somebody, if they're in a negative place, you could seriously become in a negative place if you're not monitoring that.